Hello, this is Kate from AnyBulldog.com, and today we're going to talk about a very common bulldog problem, and that is dry noses. Now, bulldogs, because of their cute little face, a lot of bulldogs cannot lick their nose all the way, and this causes their nose to become dry, and which affects their smelling. And when a bulldog or any dog cannot smell, it can make them irritable and nervous, and we don't want that for our bulldogs. So let's say hello to Daisy. This is Miss Daisy. She's here to visit us. Her nose, it gets a little dry on the tip, but not too bad. She can actually lick her nose, and I was kind of surprised to see that when we first got her, because I know it's a common problem for many bulldogs. So why do bulldogs get dry nose? There's a couple reasons. The first is, like I said, they can't lick it, especially if you're in a dry climate. This can cause a really dry nose, or if it's winter, it gets drier in the winter. So just things to be aware of. It can also be allergies. We've been through allergies. We know bulldogs have allergies, just, in the springtime when pollen levels are higher, just something to watch for. Also, something to be aware of is bulldogs can be allergic to plastic. So if their water dish is plastic, you might consider switching to stainless steel. Bulldogs can also produce too much keratin, the protein that creates the hard top layer of skin on their nose. Sometimes they produce too much of that. So the dry skin over the nose will eventually peel off. I know it's not pleasant to watch, but that's what happens. If you want to pick at it, I would suggest not picking at it. Let the dry skin fall off on its own. If the dry skin is taken off prematurely, it will scab and become infected, and that will lead to a whole nother bowl of issues that we just don't need to deal with. So let's talk about treating a dry nose to relieve some irritation. First, I would start after a mealtime, because we're going to apply a cream on it, and we don't want them licking it, even though they can't really get there, but we don't want it to rub off while they eat. So I would start with a clean, damp, warm cloth, and I would gently rub the nose again. Don't peel off any dry skin, let that be. Pick your treatment option. There's a couple different things you can use. The first is coconut oil, which I love this. I love coconut oil for bulldogs. It is safe for them to eat. It's food grade, so we don't have to worry about that. It's not like using a different type of lotion that will hurt them, cause more problems, and it's cheap. It's super cheap and easy to find. You can find it at any grocery store. So after you gently wipe the nose, take a little bit of coconut oil on your fingers and just gently rub it in, and you'll have to do that every day, maybe a couple times a day, and you should start to see some improvements. You can also use nose butters specifically designed for bulldogs. These are also safe for them to lick and consume, and it's the same thing. You just gently rub it in and let it sit there, and just be vigilant about it. Do it a couple times a day, and again, the dry nose situation should improve. There's a couple of nose butters that I like, and I will link them in the description below, and you can see if those might work for your bulldog. For more information on dry noses, we have a whole article on AnyBulldog.com. I will link that in the description below as well. And like this video and subscribe for more bulldog care tips. Thanks for watching.